Howdy doody, Small G Gay here. This is detail from an untitled Jasper Johns painting. Nice cross-hatching effect. How's everybody doing tonight? I was off today. Too depressed to face the day. What a horrific. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. This race is just so grotesque. This presidential race is so grotesque. And there are times that I feel like I care more about what happens than Newt Gingrich does, and I hate that feeling. I really hate that feeling, you know. And, what do you do with that? And I don't even feel like talking about it anymore. I'm so over politics. I feel like the rest of the country. I feel like Bernadine Dorn, apparently. We don't care about politics anymore. None of us care anymore. All we want is our meds and our Soylent Green and the feelies on the screen, and that's all we need. I swear to God. Because I just feel like it's awful both ways. I feel so disillusioned right now. Can I be candid? I feel so disillusioned right now. I mean, here I was, I've been all over the map politically, and I just feel like the Republicans are just as bad, if not worse, than the Democrats. I think that the Republicans treat their base, if possible, worse than the Democrats. I don't know what the hell these people are in power. It's the Bush family, basically, still, as far as I can tell. And they don't want anyone, they kill any kind of enthusiasm, and then today they're trying to explain why no one's going to vote for their person. And I don't feel like voting. I'm not going to vote. I mean, I would be able to possibly come up with some kind of impulse to vote for Newt Gingrich even then. And where I live, it's like Che Guevaraville, baby. I'm on the East Coast. Mitt Romney is considered a fascist here. Well, I guess he is, sort of. But you know what I mean? They consider fascism far right. They'd consider Mitt Romney, Tea Party, where I am. That's how left-wing they are. So, it's like 95% Democrat. It doesn't even matter if I voted at all. And then you don't have to go in for jury duty. So, anyway, I mean, the Steve politics of the world, maybe they won, and they've achieved their goal, the re-election of Barack Obama, and as a placeholder until we can get another Bush family member in there in 2016. I mean, this is hideous. Can I say something? And also, those of you, my Democrat friends and my gay friends, can I tell you something that I've learned in my time with the Tea Party? The Republicans are hideous. The Republicans are hideous. So what else is happening? Kyle and I got into it today. He was all hopped up on Rick Santorum. Last night he was all hopped up on Madonna. He came out as a Madonna enthusiast. So there you go. Kyle is in love with Madonna and Rick Santorum. And I'm like, will you keep your eye on the ball, dude? You're supposed to be for Newt. And then he does this, I just don't know why we can't all be friends. Well, go make friends with Obama then. Good Lord. So then, I guess I kind of understand what he was saying. I guess what he was trying to say was that if the Santorum wins these caucuses, it'll slow Mitt down. And he's better than Mitt. Well, he's not going anywhere either. And here's the deal. The people pushing Santorum now are establishment. all of them, everyone who's supporting Santorum in the media and in the new media were all putting the knives in the Newt when it counted. And then when there was actual enthusiasm building for Newt Gingrich, they worked to destroy him. And they aren't for Santorum any more than they were ever for Newt. They're just pushing him to split it up. They keep splitting, dicing, slicing, dicing. If Santorum starts to build, they'll kill him too, and then move on to Ron Paul. They're just in it for Romney. They're just in it for Romney. I don't trust any of them. After the stunts they pulled against Newt Gingrich in the past month, I don't trust any of them. And I mean any of them. I'm sorry, I don't. So anyway, there you go. I just don't feel like getting into politics at all. I feel like Bernadine Dorn. I feel like just listening to ESPN sports programming like she does. I learned that from Stephen Bannon's show last night. I mean, if you're identifying with Bernadine Dorn, you know, it shows you how far out the Republicans have gotten. She's turned off too. Oh, that John Sununu was trying to explain why no one's showing up to vote for Mitt Romney. They're trying to spin it. They're trying to say, well, it's because everyone's so comfortable with him. Oh, right. Right. Thank you, Ministry of Propaganda. Good Lord. How many doses of Soma do you have to take that seriously? God. So anyway, obviously I'm not having it. But on the other hand, I'm also realizing limitations, very real limitations, and I just, you know, there's only so far you can go. And you can't, this is something the Tea Party really doesn't get. You can't just will things into being. And, you know, these things have a cycle all their own, and we may be stuck with this for a while. Sad but true. Sad but true. So anyway, just remember everybody who was a crapo person, and, you know, don't forgive them. You know something, a lot of you, I've stopped listening to talk radio for the most part. I listen to Ingram a little bit on my day off and Rush a little bit on my day off. But even today, I mean, Rush had that, I think he might be gay. Mark Stein, he has kind of an effete manner, especially when he was talking about sports. But he was on to the, I have no idea if he's gay or not. He just has kind of an effete manner. And he was bashing Newt today. Talking about all the other candidates, talking about how great Santorum was, and bashing Newt. I turned it off. You know, I just turned it off. I think Rush is a little bit better. I think Stein can be okay, but, you know, I'll listen to Rush. I can't stand his substitutes anymore, though. The rest of them, whatever. Whatever! And you know what I'm listening to instead? Music. You know, it's just much more pleasant. I thought Sarah Palin was pretty good tonight on Fox, for those of you who saw that. Can we talk about Madonna? I have a few minutes left. Let's talk about Madonna. I saw the Super Bowl thing. It was loaded quite quickly afterwards. I know a lot of people were mocking it, you know. I thought her outfit was dowdy. And, you know, I hated the world peace bit at the end. Globalization, hello. World police. Should have been the title at the end. World police. However, you know, watching Madonna come out there in an obvious homage to Elizabeth Taylor and Cleopatra, I thought, my God, you know, the woman understands context. She always did. She knew who Marlene Dietrich was. She knew who Betty Davis was. She's another generation. She's my generation. She's a little older than I am. Don't start cracking too many jokes. But she was like an 80s person like I was. I was younger, but I was around when she was starting to take off. And she gets it. And I was comparing it to Lady Gaga, who doesn't get it. Like Lady Gaga has like a team of people that just, you know, go online and find images on YouTube and stuff and then make an outfit based on it and have her show up in it. They go on Wikipedia. They look under gay divas on Wikipedia and then just find pictures of everybody and just copy it. Throw it on her. She doesn't know who she's wearing, what she's wearing, what it's a reference to. She just shows up. With Madonna, you can tell that she knows what she's doing. You can tell she knows who she's aping. And there's something else about Madonna, and I noticed this on her new video for her new song. Madonna has authentic glamour, and I think she was one of the last American stars to actually have glamour. I know it's shocking to say, but she really did. I saw a movie that she did for the first time several months ago. It was one she did in the 90s, I think. Dick Tracy with Warren Beatty. I'd never seen it before. I was stunned by her star quality and her glamour. You know, the diamonds and the outfits, the hairdos. I mean, she really had it. She still does. I'm sorry, she really does. Hi, Kyle. You happy about this? She really does. I mean, she's a tramp. She's blah blah blah. You know, she's always, you know, she can be pretentious, but she's got it. Lady Gaga doesn't. None of them do now. None of them do. Madonna wasn't a great actress, but neither were a lot of the glamour girls. I mean, Lana Turner, Jean Tierney, they weren't great actresses. They were presences. They had presence and glamour. And I think Madonna did. I thought her new video, I mean, the scene in her new video where she wears the white lace mini dress with a kind of Marilyn Monroe hairdo, I thought she looked fantastic. And the diamonds, I thought she was glamorous and fantastic. The whole thing was surreal and cartoony, but just drop dead chic. Rush Limbaugh was talking about how horrible her arms were, and then he sent me pictures of her arms, and her arms look like tree trunks, like gnarled cypress trees. But who cares? She wore long sleeves. That's what I tried to explain to him. That's what glamour is. You work with what you've got. So if you've got bad arms, you wear long sleeves. You emphasize the positive of glamour and style. And she did. She does. You know, I thought these are qualities that Lady Gaga and her generation of little Prozac, you know, Obama bot, Romney bot, Paul bot, you know, Facebookers, they can't manage. They can't muster it. So yeah, and people who were saying she was old performing at her age have obviously never seen Cher. I'm out of time. Small G Gay. Over it, but still here. Talk to you soon. Bye.